Dublin, a city steeped in history, known for its rich tapestry of cultural heritage and vibrant community life, has always been a place where tradition and modernity coexist harmoniously. The city is renowned for its lively arts scene, bustling festivals, and the warm, welcoming nature of its people. From the melodies of street musicians to the colorful celebrations of cultural festivals, Dublin's spirit is one of inclusivity and joy. However, recently this vibrant city found itself at the center of an unexpected controversy that has left many residents and observers in shock. One of its own elected officials, a well-known Dublin councillor, became embroiled in a scandal involving the Church of Scientology, a religious organization that has often been the subject of public scrutiny and debate. The controversy erupted when the councillor appeared in recruitment videos for Scientology, which quickly sparked outrage among the public. The videos, which were intended to promote the organization, ignited a fierce debate about the intersection of personal beliefs and public duty. These videos, circulated widely online, featured the councillor praising Scientology and its practices, speaking about personal experiences and the positive impact the organization had on their life. In the videos, the councillor shared heartfelt testimonials, describing how Scientology principles had brought about significant positive changes in their personal and professional life. These endorsements were meant to attract new members to the organization. However, these testimonials quickly drew criticism from constituents and fellow politicians alike. Many felt that the councillor's actions were inappropriate and crossed a line, raising serious concerns about judgment and potential conflicts of interest. The controversy intensified as more people voiced their concerns. Many citizens felt betrayed, questioning whether the councillor's involvement with Scientology compromised their ability to serve the public impartially. The story spread rapidly, dominating headlines and becoming a hot topic on social media. People from all walks of life were discussing the issue, from cafes to online forums, each with their own opinions and concerns. The controversy didn't just stay in the news, it permeated everyday conversations. In pubs, living rooms, and workplaces across Dublin, people debated the implications of the councillor's actions and what it meant for the integrity of public office. This incident thrust the usually private world of religious affiliation into the public sphere, forcing a broader conversation about the boundaries between personal beliefs and the responsibilities of elected office. It highlighted the delicate balance that public officials must maintain between their personal convictions and their duty to serve the public without bias. As Dublin continues to navigate this controversy, the city remains a testament to resilience and community spirit. The debate has sparked a deeper reflection on the values that define public service and the expectations placed on those who hold public office. Moving forward, it is clear that the relationship between personal beliefs and public duty will continue to be a topic of discussion, not just in Dublin, but in democratic societies around the world. The outcome of this controversy may well set a precedent for how similar situations are handled in the future. Despite the challenges, Dublin's spirit remains unbroken. The city, with its rich history and vibrant culture, will undoubtedly continue to thrive, fostering an environment where open dialogue and community engagement are valued and upheld. At the heart of the controversy lies a fundamental question. Can a public official actively promote a controversial organization like Scientology without compromising their duty to serve all constituents? This question has sparked intense debate among Dublin's residents, political analysts, and community leaders. The issue is not just about one individual's actions, but about the broader implications for public trust and governance. The councillor's role demands representing the interests of the entire community, regardless of their religious beliefs or lack thereof. This means ensuring that every decision made is in the best interest of all constituents, not just a select few. The expectation is that public officials will maintain a clear separation between their personal beliefs and their public duties. By aligning with Scientology, some argue, the councillor has blurred the lines between personal conviction and public responsibility. This alignment raises questions about whether the councillor can remain impartial and objective when making decisions that affect the entire community. The concern is that personal beliefs might unduly influence public policy. The councillor's actions raised concerns about potential bias and preferential treatment. Many citizens worry that the councillor might favor initiatives or policies that align with Scientology's principles, potentially at the expense of other community needs. This perceived bias can undermine the trust that is essential for effective governance. Could someone who openly endorses Scientology be trusted to make impartial decisions affecting all residents? This question is at the core of the controversy. Public officials are expected to serve all constituents fairly and without prejudice. When an official's personal affiliations come into play, it can cast doubt on their ability to fulfill this duty. Would they be able to separate their personal beliefs from their duty to represent a diverse electorate? The ability to compartmentalize personal convictions and public responsibilities is crucial for any public servant. The Councillors' association with Scientology has led many to question whether this separation is possible in this case. These questions fueled public distrust and cast a shadow over the Councillors' ability to effectively serve the community. The controversy has not only affected the Councillors' reputation but also the public's confidence in the local government. Trust is a cornerstone of democratic governance, and once it is eroded, it can be challenging to rebuild. Furthermore, the controversy highlighted the importance of transparency and accountability in public office. Transparency ensures that the actions and decisions of public officials are open to scrutiny, which is essential for maintaining public trust. Accountability means that officials are answerable to the people they serve and must justify their actions and decisions. Constituents have a right to know where their elected officials' allegiances lie, especially when those allegiances involve organizations with a history of controversy. This knowledge allows voters to make informed decisions and hold their representatives accountable. In this case, the lack of transparency regarding the Councillors' affiliation with Scientology has been a significant point of contention. The Councillors' decision to promote Scientology without openly addressing potential conflicts of interest eroded public trust and damaged the integrity of their position. Public officials must navigate the delicate balance between personal beliefs and public duties carefully. When this balance is disrupted, it can lead to a loss of confidence and credibility, which are vital for effective leadership and governance. To understand the gravity of the situation, it's crucial to acknowledge the controversial nature of Scientology itself. This organization has been a lightning rod for debate and criticism since its inception. Founded by science fiction writer L. Ron Hubbard, Scientology has long been the subject of scrutiny and criticism. Hubbard's transition from a writer of fantastical tales to the founder of a new religious movement was met with skepticism from the outset. Its practices, often shrouded in secrecy, have been labeled as cult-like by detractors. The organization's methods, including its auditing process and the use of e-meters, have been described as invasive and manipulative. Numerous allegations of abuse, exploitation, and harassment have been leveled against the organization over the years. These claims have come from former members who describe a culture of control and fear within Scientology. While Scientology maintains its status as a religion, its history is marred by accusations of human rights violations and questionable financial practices. Critics argue that the organization exploits its members financially, demanding large sums of money for spiritual advancement. Former members have come forward with harrowing accounts of their experiences within the organization, painting a picture far removed from the positive image portrayed in recruitment materials. These testimonies often include stories of psychological manipulation, forced labor, and the breaking up of families. These allegations, whether proven in court or not, have contributed to a widespread perception of Scientology as a dangerous and manipulative group. Public protests and negative media coverage have only intensified this perception, making it difficult for the organization to shed its controversial image. Given this context, the Councillors' decision to align with Scientology appears even more questionable. The move has sparked a heated debate within the community, with many questioning the motivations behind such a decision. By promoting an organization with such a controversial past, the Councillor risks legitimizing and normalizing beliefs and practices that many find deeply troubling. This endorsement could be seen as a tacit approval of the organization's methods and history. This, in turn, raises concerns about the Councillors' judgment and their ability to differentiate between harmless personal beliefs and potentially harmful ideologies. The community's trust in their elected officials is paramount, and actions like these can erode that trust. The history of Scientology is littered with legal battles and public relations crises. From high-profile court cases to exposés by investigative journalists, the organization has been under the microscope for decades. Despite this, Scientology continues to attract followers and maintain a presence in various communities around the world. Its events and promotional materials often highlight the positive aspects of the organization, such as community service and personal development programs. Experts on cults and new religious movements often cite Scientology as a prime example of a group that blurs the lines between religion and commercial enterprise. The organization's aggressive recruitment tactics and high financial demands are frequently criticized. The public's response to Scientology has been mixed, with some viewing it as a legitimate religious movement and others as a dangerous cult. Peaceful protests and vocal opposition continue to be a common sight wherever the organization sets up shop. In Dublin, the controversy surrounding Scientology has added another layer of complexity to the city's social and political landscape. The community remains divided, with strong opinions on both sides of the debate. As the debate rages on, it is clear that the issue of Scientology's presence in Dublin is far from resolved. The community's response will likely continue to evolve as more information comes to light and as the organization continues its efforts to expand its influence. Ultimately, the story of Scientology in Dublin is a microcosm of the larger global debate about the organization. It serves as a reminder of the importance of vigilance and critical thinking when it comes to understanding and engaging with controversial groups.